Good evening, Nick. It's Friday, June 26th, and today's video comes to you in one part. Part 1 is Obergefell et al. V. Hodges. Gosh, Nick, how am I going to talk about the Supreme Court case that was handed down today? I can barely even pronounce it. So, Nick, independent of my ability to pronounce the name of the Supreme Court case that was handed down today, same-sex marriage is legal. States now have to accept same-sex contracts, marriage contracts from other states. Yeah. Not independent of like personal views. I would definitely recommend that you actually read the entire Supreme Court briefing, the majority opinion, the dissenting opinions. It's actually a really good read, and there is going to be a link in the doobly-doo because you should read it. And Nick, I think you should get in the habit of reading more Supreme Court decisions. I know I really enjoy it, and I've read a whole bunch actually this past summer, and this one's just another one that's really good, and everybody should read it because I think it's better to read the actual opinion than to read a newspaper article about it. Because Nick, most of the people who are making arguments are just like, well, of course same-sex marriage is going to become legal. And then they don't really know what else to say about it. But like by reading the actual case and the actual opinions, you see the precedents. You see that they didn't just be like, yo dog, here's this here opinion, go for it. No, they quoted philosophers and they quoted historians and they quoted a whole bunch of other Supreme Court cases, you know, that whole common law thing that I talked about on Monday. And that's what makes it such a good read. That's what makes the common law so beautiful, and that's what makes this whole case actually understandable in a non-vapid kind of way. Well, Nick, the court quoted two historians, 13 United States Court of Appeals decisions, 59 United States District Court decisions, 21 state highest court decisions, 12 pieces of legislation, and 5 judicial decisions. And that's just in the appendices. They list them all, except for the historians. I kind of found those on my own. But that's a lot. Like, this wasn't just like some arbitrary decision, Nick. There was a lot of research and a lot of common law done here. And that is just the opinion of the court. That's not even the count all the dissenting opinions, which were also really well researched and also had a lot of really good precedents and were really well written, whether you agree with them or not. Both sides of the argument had a lot of arguments, and so it was never going to be an easy issue. It was never going to be easy. But the decision is made, and it will stand as a precedent till the end of time, or until the end of the United States. That one will probably happen first, but hey, America. Nick, I'm not really sure what you think, but I think it's really cool to actually look at the common law in practice, and since this is a really big one, yeah, I kind of ignored what you said on Wednesday because I just really wanted to talk about a Supreme Court case. Sorry. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Monday.